Fitness education.
Today we are here to talk about the bear plank. We're going to take the whole concept of what we just worked on in the glute bridge and we're going to flip it over.
Why am I doing this, man?
So if you recognize this position, if you have any kids, you can see like, oh yeah, this is my kid crawling. We're going to do that. We're going to crawl, essentially. The bear crawl, you heard of that? This is what we're going to start with. Just static hold, isometric hold. We're just going to hold this positioning. Now, if you were to flip this person, this is your squat. When you squat, you're in this position. So if I flip you and put you on the floor here, now you're in bear plank. This is training how to brace your core while in a squat. Your hand is going to be directly underneath your shoulder, pressing firmly into the floor with an open hand. So I want all of my fingers, the pad of my hand, the palm of my hand pressing into the floor, your wrist right under your shoulder. Then your lower body, your knees are going to fall directly underneath your hips, and they're going to be on the mat at this point. The ball of your foot and your toes are going to be placed firmly into the mat. So the ball of your foot and your toe, tension, your hand, tension into the floor. Your elbow is going to have a slight bend in it to keep your chest engaged. So similarly to how in the glute bridge we wanted to press the elbows into the floor to create that upper back stability, now we want to create stability in the chest. So we need to press into the floor with our hands here while keeping a slight bend in the elbow to then engage the chest to create tension here in the upper part of the abdomen as well. So this pressing into the floor is for your chest and the upper part of your abs to help connect the top part of your body to the low part of your body. Your focus is going to be down towards the floor. The middle and the end of this positioning, the only thing that changes, this is small, is your knee is going to be lifted up off the mat. So we're going to go from this comfortable position of being on your knees and your hands, and you're going to go up. You're going to lift your knees up off the floor about an inch so that the ball of your foot and your toes are pressed firmly into the floor. Your hands are pressed firmly into the floor. And now I'm asking the hips to engage and keep stability within the spine with my companionship of my core to create this structure and tension within the body. Initially, the tension is going to be in this triangle here. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. Tension triangle here. Tension triangle here. Everything needs to engage first. You're going to lift your knees up off of the floor to create a bigger triangle. So we go from tension here to now the tension is from here to here. Boop, boop. Oh no, my chalk. Boop. Big tension triangle. So the ball of your foot and your toes, your hands with good chest engagement with slight elbow bend here are creating tension here, tension here. The stability in your hips and the structure in your core are the very tip of that triangle holding all of this positioning together. What's in between these two triangles? Your breath. So you're going to take a deep breath in, brace your core, and then you're going to lift your knees up off of the floor. You're going to breathe while keeping tension in your core to create this stable environment for your spine, and while asking your hips to embrace this load that you've just put on them. At the bottom of your squat, you should be braced like this to help you practice bracing your core letting your hips work together in a very complex position for them to stop at and for you to ask, can you please hold this? We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. So you're asking them, please hold on with the core. You two are going to work together and you're going to make this happen for 30 seconds. You're going to breathe while keeping tension in your core to create this stable environment for your spine, and while asking your hips to embrace this load that you've just put on them. This is the bear plank. It is an isometric hold for 30 seconds.
Here at Fit.U.